Leeds United have come over to Dublin, backed by a huge travelling army of fans for the final game of the pre-season programme. And what a game it promises to be. AC Milan provide the opposition with a star-studded lineup. Daniel Farke then, his final chance to run the rule over his players before the big Premier League return. Everton at Ellen Road on August the 18th. And then there's the Leeds United starting 11 for you to confirm, with Perry in goal, James back in. Does that look what the starting 11 is going to look like in just over a week's time? Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? But there are decisions to be made there, and there are one or two options in other positions as well that Daniel Farke no doubt will investigate over the course of the next 90 minutes or so. And Tanaka and Ampadu exchange passes.
I think Tanaka's positioning will be interesting, won't it, today? You know, how he gets on the ball, how he gets involved.
Nice move into the penalty area. Keeper will just about get there first ahead of James, but there was some promising movement. And the passing was slick from Leeds United. Schmidt involved. Stadium holds 51,000, and Leeds have pretty much filled it. Nonto on the charge here. Great chance for Nonto into the penalty area. Well, he went for the little lob. Players were waiting in the middle. He didn't get enough height on it anyway, and it turned into an easy catch for Terracciano.
No, that should have been 1-0. It's an excellent ball. Either pass it across earlier or make sure you get it over the keeper, and Terracciano and Milan very fortunate to get away with that one.
There's a good ball played through the middle, and this is a chance, and it's a good challenge by Pascal Struijk, as it turned out. Santiago Jimenez, who was in through then and saw an opportunity to potentially score the opening goal. James does well. And then Stach is on the run, and now Nonto's got another opportunity. He's found space through the middle this time. And he does pass, and now here is Stach onto his left foot. Oh, hits the crossbar. Terrific play. Worked it really well onto his left, hit it hard, that it was just rising a little. And he's frustrated because that was a chance.
Absolutely brilliant. It's great work again. There's Stach running through that midfield strongly. A load of space. Good turn, good twist, and just couldn't get it underneath the crossbar. Good strike and a great move.
Allegri talking with his coaching staff, and then seeing huge opportunity with a lot of space down that left-hand side, and here's the chance for the shot, and it's still alive, and then ultimately it's clipped just into the side netting. The chance to keep possession in the Leeds half. Chukwueze, again, space down that left-hand side for the movement into the penalty area. Nice back heel, and then the cut back is dangerous, and the finish is high into the roof of the net. And Jimenez was waiting, and the ball arrived right in front of him, and he could do little more than just batter it into the back of the goal. And AC Milan have scored first here at the Aviva Stadium. It's Leeds 0, AC Milan 1.
Well, it's on that left-hand side that no doubt Milan, of course, has one or two problems, and this time they take advantage of that. It's a good finish as well, high into the roof of the net. It looks straightforward, but it certainly wasn't. And Schmidt, really one-on-one, then was always struggling. Good little leave, wasn't it, from Estepinian as well. But a confident finish at the back stick.
Struijk out to his left-hand side to Goodmanson. On to Nonto. And back again. Lovely ball. Puts it into the path of Nonto. And the block is important. Leeds had plenty in the box then. And it goes behind off Salah for a corner kick. And then Nonto is not strong enough, and Milan have the chance to put pressure on Leeds United again with the movement forward. Chukwueze out to his right. And then the ball will be pulled back in from almost the edge of the 6-yard box, and Leeds have got bodies in the way. It was a good job they did as well. Peru was trapped inside the penalty area. Comes for across to Schmidt. Peru now edge of the box. Chance to shoot, and he takes it. And the goalkeeper needs to just pad it away a second time. It's a good save initially, and an important intervention because Tanaka was right on him.
Oh, certainly good play. And Peru just allows it to roll across his body, and when he hits it, you can just see a bit of deflection and a bounce as well. Not easy for the keeper, who reacts really quickly.
Schmidt out wide to James. Urged to take the defender on by the Leeds supporters. Goes to ground, wins a free kick. James lurking on the edge. Nice ball in, far post Rodon at a stretch. It's still there for Leeds perhaps. And then Rodon lets it go because the final touch was off a Milan player, so it's a Leeds United corner kick. Ball into the middle, not a bad one either. Nonto stumbling, almost broke then for Pirou.
Well, that was an excellent ball, it really was, from Schmidt.
Leeds have possession again. Just raises the volume levels inside the Aviva Stadium as Leeds look to create something with Tanaka. Back it comes to Ampadu. Shoot is the cry. Nonto curls another good-looking ball into the middle, and James was arriving at the back post. It just whipped a little too quickly ahead of him, and behind it went for a goal kick.
Well, better, certainly from the right-hand side, Schmidt, and then Nonto just whipping it in. But what I did like, at least both Pirou and Dan James were on the move. And that was unfortunately just behind Nonto. Couldn't quite get enough leverage to get a decent contact on the ball and send it goalwards.
Ball into the penalty area. And an important intervention there because James was ready to pounce. Schmidt keeps the ball in play and loses possession and then wins it back in a somewhat unorthodox manner.
Textbook tackle. Not
sure which textbook though. Tanaka, good ball in. Pirou, first time effort, just wide. Suddenly Leeds sprung that one, and that was as close as Leeds United have come.
They have, that's a lot better. Finally we get a ball into the box to Pirou's feet. He had to take it very quickly. Unfortunate, couldn't quite get the right purchase on it.
Gruev. Opportunity to shoot. Oh! And that opportunity was very much taken. What a terrific strike. And it flies in beyond the dive of the keeper. And those Leeds United fans inside this stadium have an Anton Stach goal to celebrate. And what a goal it was, 1-1.
Certainly was, and he has deserved it. He's played extremely well. And it's one of those where you just aim for the back stick. And I think you try and get some players flying across the keeper's eye line, and it ends up in the bottom corner. Keeper's not sure, is someone going to get a touch? And actually gets it all wrong as well, doesn't he? Gets nowhere near it. I think the pace deceives him. Bit of a dip as well. Terracciano, for me, it's a mistake in the Milan goal, but Anton Stach, fantastic, well done. That's a good goal.
As anticipated, a side that's pretty good in possession. He's just creating something at the other end, and it's a somewhat fortuitous save from Carl Darlow.
Well, it went straight through his hands. Thought he was going to catch it. Fortunately, got enough on it to get it up and onto the bar.
Hands up. In it goes from Harrison. Nice ball in. Just cleared away from the edge of the box, and that will be the end of the game. So Leeds finish the match trying to put pressure on the Milan goal. We saw a lot of that in the second half, but it's hugs all round because it ends in a draw. Allegri and Farke both with reasons to be cheerful in terms of what they've just watched. And Leeds United's pre-season programme comes to a conclusion, unbeaten in the pre-season games. And now all the focus turns towards August the 18th at Ellen Road for the visit of Everton, the first game of the Premier League season. It's finished here at the Aviva Stadium. Leeds United 1, AC Milan 1.